There we go. So, yeah, to all the new people, thanks for joining and welcome to our Tuesday evening webinar where we do Meishi training. Every Tuesday, same link, same time, we'll have Meishi training. Sometimes I will give it, and we have a couple other people that will take over if I can't make it. So, yeah, thank you very much for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed Lebo's session on Thursday. I had a lot of positive feedback about her session. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. So when you join our business, you can join Dreams as a customer, an agent on the $10 package or an agent on the $15 package. You'll receive two emails. You get one email from Dreams, which has our network marketing side, and you'll get a second email from Meishi Pro. Meishi.pro, which is your digital business card software. This is where you build the Meishi apps that you've been seeing all over and on the Telegram group. So it's very important. I mean, the biggest seller of this business, the network marketing side and the Meishi app, is a good looking Meishi app. So it's quite important to get it up and running as quick as possible. Whether you build it for your Dreams network marketing business or any other network marketing business, this is the perfect vehicle. It's actually tailor-made for network marketing. And just a bit more info, our biggest industry at the moment is banking or fintech, because in one bank there are hundreds, well, not hundreds, tens of thousands of apps in one company. Second is the motor industry. I come from the motor industry originally, and we have many car dealers and big car dealer groups from around the world using our apps. Third is real estate, a very good platform to use for a real estate business. And then underneath that, anyone that was using an old-fashioned paper business card can upgrade to a digital version that you can run your whole business from. The whole point of a Meishi app from when I started this business in 2011 is to have one link, one app, one platform that you can run your whole business from. So inside there, it should be able to do everything. You can have all your contact details, all your links, all your catalogs, flyers, brochures, a place for an e-commerce store where you can sell your products, connect a payment gateway. So that was the whole vision, a digital product, a business product that you can run your whole business from. Whether you have your own business or you're part of a network marketing business or you work for someone, Meishi can be built for any one of those applications. So, and then also my vision was to eliminate all forms of printing. No more printing of business cards, flyers, brochures, catalogs, application forms, anything like that. I wanted to have one platform where we digitize that whole process and eliminate all forms of printing. So those are my goals from the beginning for Meishi. So we have had 8 different versions of Meishi in the last 12 or 13 years. This is our latest version called Meishi Pro. And there are actually about 250 new features from what we had on our previous version of Meishi. So we changed it completely, the way it looks, the way it operates, and also the way they are built. On our previous version, they were quite difficult to build. You needed some knowledge on Canva or Photoshop or any one of those platforms, where Meishi Pro, you don't need any of that. It's very easy to do. We've made it as easy as possible. So right from the beginning, once you join, you get that second email from Meishi. You log in and you'll see a dashboard like this. You'll actually see it will look like. Just give me 1 second. Just removing all my Zoom windows. There we go. So you'll end up on a dashboard like this. So this is my personal platform. So I have a couple of Meishi apps that are built. If you sign up as a customer, you can build 2 apps. If you sign up as an agent on the $10 plan, you can build 8 apps. And if you sign up on the $15 plan, you'll be able to build 15 apps. So, so you'll end up on a dashboard like this. This just shows you some basic analytics. It shows you how many active Meishi apps you have, your total appointments, your total staff working for you that are managing your platform, and a couple more stats at the bottom. And to get started, I'm going to go through all the steps that you need to do from the beginning. So what I do is I go to your profile at the top, you click on profile, and then I just customize my dashboard. You don't need to do this, it's not important, but I just like to follow the same process every time I sign up a new client or if I help a new client. So the first thing to do is upload your profile photo, and just make sure that it's exactly square. A perfectly square image you can upload. You can have your company logo or your profile photo. Once you upload it, hit save on the bottom right. Once you've done that, the next thing I do is I go to settings on the left at the bottom, and now you can customize the look and feel of your dashboard. So this is more for bigger companies that have a lot of people logging in and they want everything branded, looking the same as their website or their branding guide. So the first thing I do is I upload a fav icon. So this must be a perfectly square image, either your company logo or profile photo. The perfect size for this image is 150 by 150 pixels. So yeah, just make sure that it's perfectly square, otherwise it's going to look stretched. The aspect ratio is going to be stretched. So once you upload that, I'll just hit save first, and then you'll see right at the top where my mouse is, you can see this little fav icon. That's where it shows. So any browser that you're on, that's the little image that shows at the top. It's the same as any website. You can see here is Canva. You can see the little C for Canva showing there. So that's a fav icon. So this is where you do that. And then just a logo for light mode and dark mode, because we have two different modes. That is all the logos you can see on the top left here. And then you can change the color of your buttons in the background and everything. So here are some preset colors at the bottom. So you can choose a color, or there's a color picker here. You can go to your exact RGB or your exact hex value that you want to use for your company, or you can just play around and choose any color that you like over here. So a lot of individuals, they don't have a specific color, so you can play around and choose whatever color you like over here. So these are my Meishi colors, so I always just go back to the blue. Once you've changed all of that, just hit save on the bottom right. Once you click that, you'll see at the top it says there successfully. So if our system doesn't like your image format, or the size maybe it's too big, it will tell you that it's not successful, and you just need to reduce it somehow. But 90% of the time, the first image you put in there should work perfectly. So once you've customized that, there's a couple of other things you can do here. You can connect your Google Calendar. There are web hooks. I know this is a little bit more complicated, but a lot of big companies, they want all the Meishi App's appointments and leads generation forms pulled into a central CRM system. So you can actually pull all the information from your apps into a CRM system via these webhooks. It's a little bit more complicated. I can't do it myself. I need a developer to help me with that. But most big companies will have an IT department that knows how to create these webhooks. And then you can also connect your email settings at the bottom. So this is more for bigger companies. I don't even use that myself. Just say if someone does book an appointment on one of their staff's Meishi apps, the emails will come from their emails and not Meishi.pro. So we call it white label solution features. We used to charge for these features, but now it's completely free on Meishi Pro. So once you've done all of that, now it's time to go build your app. So this is quite easy. So you just go back on the left-hand side, it says Meishi App. You click there, and then Meishi App again. And so when you're on this platform, so this is a list of all my Meishi apps that are on my own profile. But when you log in for the first time, you won't have anything yet. It will all be blank. So what you need to do on the right-hand side, there's a little plus. It says create. Now you need to name your app. This is very important because this is your new website or web link. Whenever you share this app with someone, this is the end of the URL. So it's your unique personalized link. So you need to name it. And this name, you should not change in the future. So think about it carefully. You can have your name and surname, or if you're working for Virgin Active in South Africa, it can be Virgin Active Bruce, or however you want to name it. So just think about that carefully. So just name it. Choose a theme. There is no right or wrong theme. It's just whatever you prefer. A lot of people ask me, what is the best theme for a doctor? What's the best theme for a financial advisor? There is no best or worst. It just depends on what you like. So these are all different themes. They have different parts in different places. So once your app is built, you can always come back and see what your information looks like in all the different themes. So just a good starting point. This one over here, it's number 7 from the end. I like to use that in black. So you need to click on a theme, and then you can click on a color here. There's lots of different colors you can start with. So once you've done that, then right at the bottom, most people miss this step. Most of our inquiries on our help desk is this part over here. So they've named it at the top. You put your name in, you've chosen a theme, they don't know how to get to the next part. So it's right at the bottom. It says yeah, create. I actually think I need to make a floating icon that's always in front of you. So yeah, just scroll right to the bottom, click create. I'm not going to do it now because I'm not going to build a brand new app. I'm just going to show you one of my existing apps. So once you've done that, you'll have your app is actually created. Now you need to put in all the information inside the app. So you can have a number 1. It's going to be blank because there's no images inside. You've just chosen the template. So the next thing you do is you go to the end where it says business edit. So I'm just going to go to my own app. You click business edit, and now this is your editing page. So this is where you build your app. And it's very important for those of you building your app for the first time. Just start on the left, follow all the steps all the way to the right. When you get to the end, your app is going to be done. So I'll show you what needs to be in there. And then I will come back and I'll show you some nice fancy features that you can add to your app. So the first step, it just starts on theme, although we've chosen the theme already, so you can just go to details. Once you're in details, now you just need to put in all your information. So the 3 most important parts is a banner. So this is your background or landing page image, as we call it. A company logo or your profile photo in the middle, and then your personalized link. So those are the 3 most important things in the beginning. Try to do those 3 steps and then click save, and then you can take your time and go through the rest of it. So to get a nice banner, this can be a still image or it can be a GIF, a moving image. So I'll show you how to get those. So those of you that are new to design, you can put in any image there. Maybe you've got an image from your website that you want to put there, a nice photo, anything can go in there. But if you're looking for a nice high resolution professional image, go to a website called Pexels, pexels.com. And then just go, there is a little search bar in the middle here. You can type in anything and it will get you high resolution images. So if you are an artist, you can just type in artist and then just click enter. And then just go to filters and then just choose a horizontal orientation. So it's just a horizontal image and not vertical. So now here are a whole lot of free images. There are some, these ones from iStock, they are paid images, but I've never paid for image. Even when designing apps for a big client, yeah, we take these free images. So even this one right at the top on the right-hand side, I'd probably use that. That's quite a nice image. You just click download. Once it's downloaded, you go to here and you can just upload it. It will be the perfect size. So that is Pexels. You can have a look at the top, pexels.com. I've been using them for probably 8, maybe even longer, 8 years or so. So once you've got your banner, you put in your profile photo. A lot of people come back to us and they say that their profile photo is stretched. There's actually a couple of people on this call that I helped right in the beginning. So the best thing to do is just get a square image. It must be exactly square. What I do is I use Canva. Canva is free. You put it in when you download it, it will give some sizes. So just make it perfectly square. So you can resize it in Canva or any one of those programs. Quite easy to do. If you really get stuck, go to Adrian or Adrian at support and he will resize it for you. So yeah, that's the banner, the logo. The third step is a personalized link. So this is where most people make a mistake. So there must be no special characters, and I like to have no spaces either. If you put a space in, it's going to put a dash in between. So yeah, I like to have the capitals of the different words and then have everything together. If you look at a website, there's no website links that have gaps or special characters. So this is exactly the same thing. So here is my personalized link now. Mine, I put Dreams Bruce, and that's the link that I use. So whenever I send this to a new customer or prospect, I use this link, and it's named quite nicely. So once you've done that, so you've done the banner, the logo, your personalized link, and now you just click save. So that's saved. If the system doesn't like your file of the images or the format or the size, it will not say successful. You see at the top right, if I click save, it says there added successfully. So if it doesn't say that, you must just go back and maybe just reduce the size of your image. But 99% of the time it will accept it. There is the 1% where it doesn't like the file format. So once you've done that, now you can just go and play with your app and build it. So the title, designation, subtitles, and every time you add something, you can have a look on the right-hand side. It will show you in the preview. So it's quite nice. It will show you what your app is going to look like. So yeah, that's a description. Put in a nice, short, powerful bio or description for your app. And this is going to be your means of communication when you meet a new prospect. Whatever business you run in, network marketing, or if you're a sales rep or a car salesperson or real estate agent, you need to have something about yourself or your company in here. So someone can see your image, they can see the name of your company, they can see what you do. So it's giving them a nice description of what you do. And then you can go here to where it says settings, and I can start adding all the information. So I'll just go through this briefly. If I do every single step, it could take a long time. So contact information, put in your email address, put in your mobile number. Don't forget your international dialing code. So I am in Belfast, Northern Ireland. We fall under the UK, so I'm +44, which is a UK dialing code. And yeah, you can put multiple numbers. So if you have more than one numbers, you can put them in there. And if you have more than one email address, you can put them all in there as well. So you just click on add new contact, and you can put in any one of these features over there. So once you've done that, you can also switch all of these features on or off. So make sure that you switch it on, and then you add it, and just make sure that it is on there. And now you can go to business hours. You can set your business hours. So I only take appointments from Monday to Thursday. Friday I leave open so I can get to some actual work and answer some emails. So I do that on Friday. So you can determine your business hours, your start time, end time. And next is appointments. So I've got this switched off, but you can use your app for your clients to book appointments with you. You can just switch that on and then put in all the times that you want to accept appointments. Services. This is the most important part. This is the heart of your app. So we are trying to digitize your process, whatever you do, whatever your job is. So anything that you need to make a sale or to run your business should be in the services. So this is very important. And this can be your flyers, catalogs, brochures, videos, sign up links, finance application forms, whatever it is, needs to go in the services section. And try do it in order. If you sit down at a coffee table with a new client, what do you tell them first? Do you take out your laptop or iPad and show them a video to show them what your business is about? Maybe you show your products next on a catalog, and then maybe another video, then a sign up link at the end for them to sign up or register. So try to do it in that order as well. So, and this can be changed at any time. You probably won't get it right your first time. You can come back and you can edit these services here. So you can have unlimited services, although I wouldn't put too many. Yeah, on our older version, we only had 14 services or links on this side here. So on Meishi Pro, it is unlimited. I do have a skincare specialist in Cape Town, South Africa, and they've got 86 services. They've got a lot. And I told them it's too long, but they like it like that. Their customers are happy, so I've left them like that. So yeah, let me just show you what that looks like, the services section. So I'm just going to come to my phone. I'm just going to go to an app. Give me 1 second. Got so many of them on my phone. So here is Janine's Skincare. This is the skincare specialist that I was telling you about. So here is an app. Here, there's all the information of business hours and then services, and here's all the products. You can see it just goes down forever, but they have a lot of products and services. So this is exactly how they wanted it. They're happy and their customers are happy. So I personally wouldn't have so much information in there, just the important information, but it's up to you. And you can play around. You can edit at any time. Anytime you make an edit, all your clients see the changes automatically. So yeah, these are your services. And then products. If you're selling digital products or physical products, here you can actually put in your products and your payment gateway if you've got a payment gateway. So you can use your Meishi app as a e-commerce store as well. So yeah, that is quite nice. I'm not using it. All my products are done through our network marketing platform. I don't sell anything through my app. Testimonials, it's quite easy. You can have all your testimonials from your clients that you can swap through these testimonials. You can have as many as you want. So that's quite straightforward. I'm not going to go through that. Social media, this is very important. So you can see here are all my social media platforms that I'm using: my Facebook, Instagram, YouTube channel, Twitter, LinkedIn, Maps, and then my WhatsApp button. This WhatsApp button is very important to have. So if someone wants to have a WhatsApp with you, you send them the app, they can just click WhatsApp and it will be directly into your WhatsApp and you guys can chat. So it's quite easy. You just click the drop down, add new social link, and you can add in any one of those over here. So yeah, the couple of important ones is obviously your Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and your LinkedIn, and then your WhatsApp button. That's very important. When you do add your WhatsApp button, just make sure that you have your international dial-in code like that. So if you're from South Africa, you'll have the +27, you leave out the 0, and then the rest of your number. So that's services. Google Maps, you can actually embed a Google map. A lot of people don't know how to do this. And to be honest, I didn't know how to do it either before my developer showed me. So all you should do is you go to Google Maps. Do I have it here? Yeah, there we go. So you go to Google Maps, you put in your address or your business address. So let's say Toyota in Belleville. Picking up everything in the UK. There we go. Belleville Toyota. So you just click on it. And now you just click the share button. And I didn't know this before my developer showed me. So you click on the share button, you click on embed a map, and this will give you the embed code. You don't need to be a developer. You just click copy over there, go back to Meishi, and you just paste it in like that, and you just hit save, and it will actually embed the full map into your app. So I'm not going to do this now because my app is live. So yeah, that's how you load a new map. Custom HTML, I'm not going to go through that now. It's a little bit too complicated for new people. But basically, when people build a website, when they code it, you can add new code to your app as well. So if you have a web developer that does work for you or an IT department, they will love this block because now you can actually add features that we don't have. You can add videos, you can add widgets, you can add games. The possibilities are endless what you can add with this code. You can actually put in as much code as you want over there, and it will add features to your app. The reason why we have that, a lot of customers in the past wanted to add custom features, and I would have to go to our developers. Our developers would charge this massive amount, $5,000, to add in all these features. So now all this they did is they built in this block for us on the new Meishi Pro, and people can add in their own features for free. You don't need any one of our developers. So that's what that's for. I might lose the new people because it sounds complicated. Even for myself, it's complicated. I get a developer to do this for me. And then a gallery at the bottom. You can add in images. It makes a nice carousel. You can swipe left or images. So if you are selling supplements, you can have all your whey protein powders and vitamins. If you're selling cars, you can have all your cars. If you're selling properties, you can have all your properties there. And you can change them and edit them on the go in real time whenever you want to. So then, now we've finished with details, we move to the next step is custom. This is also more technical. You can add custom domains. You can see mine runs off a custom domain. It's brucekoenig.pro. So you can register a domain, you can paste it in here. There's just one or two more steps. I'm not going to go through them now. And you, instead of using Meishi.pro, you can use a custom domain. There's custom JavaScript for those technical guys on the call, custom CSS. Yeah, you can add in your custom colors, text, fonts, font sizes. There's so much that you can do. So it's basically like building a website if you really want to get technical. So if you have a web developer that works for you, maybe that's built a website for you in the past, they would know what to do here. You can change the fonts. This you can do yourself. You can just click on a font, hit save. You can have your app password protected. Once you've done all of that, usually I'll skip through that section. You don't need to do anything there. You can go to reorder blocks. So yeah, you can move all the features of your app. For an example, you can move the social media to the bottom, or you can move the gallery to the top. So you can reorder everything. Once you've done that, you just click save, and it will save the new order that you've chosen. After that, you go to SEO. This SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. So this is if you want to have your app searchable on the internet or social media. So for those of you that are in marketing, you would love this section. Those of you that are not in marketing, it might sound a bit complicated. But I don't really use this section. The only thing that is very important, that is 100% must, is this meta image. So when you share your app on social media or WhatsApp or Telegram, it picks up that little image. I don't know if you're on our Telegram group, you'll see every time someone posts an app, it brings up that little image. And that little image is from here, this meta image. If you leave this blank, it's going to have that universal ugly image. So here you should put in a company logo or your profile photo in here, and it must be exactly square. So that's quite important. So SEO, you have to have this meta image. If you're taking notes, I'll just write down this step here because a lot of people skip this by mistake. Next, you go to PWA. PWA is a progressive web app. So this is the technology that Meishi uses. So you get a normal web application, which is a website. You get a native app, which is an app that you download from the App Store, Play Store. And something that is quite new, it's called a PWA, progressive web app. So all that means is when you share your app with someone, it opens up as a website, a web app. When they save it to the home screen, it actually converts to a progressive web app. And in that way, we've bypassed the App Store and Play Store. So you don't need to download these apps from anywhere. So it is something quite new. A lot of people don't know what a PWA is. But basically, when you get to this section, you need to switch it on. It will be off. And you need to have a title. So when someone saves the app to the home screen, this is what's going to show. So let me just show you on mine. If I go to my home screen, you can see over there on the top left, you can see it says Dreams Bruce. So anyone, anywhere in the world, if they save my app to the home screen, it's going to have my picture and it's going to have this Dreams Bruce. So that's very important to have there. So you can see, so that is actually a different app that I'm showing you. So I have one that says Bruce Dreams. So yeah, that has to be there. That's important. And then I usually just copy this out and paste it. So both the app name and the app title must have the same link. So yeah, once you've done the PWA, so just to go over it again, when you get to the section, this will be off. You switch it on. You type in a name. So you'll put in your name and surname or whatever you want to put in there, and then just click save. If you don't hit save, it's not going to save the changes. So every section here, just once you edit, click save on the right-hand side. Cookies, your app can track cookies. It just helps people remember, and every time they log in, just helps them remember your app. So that's, you don't have to have it on. I leave it off, otherwise there's too many things popping up. I already have a couple of custom pop-ups. Plus this, it makes it a bit confusing. So I've left it off. Every website, if you have a look at the bottom, it asks you about the cookies. So the app is doing the exact same thing. Your QR code. So yeah, you can customize your QR code. So on our old version, our previous version, you couldn't do that. A lot of people wanted to customize these QR codes, make them look nicer before they print them. So yeah, you can actually change the color of your QR code. You can see I can make it, let's make it a purple color there. You can see it's changed to purple. And then you can also customize the background of your app. So you can really play around with these apps. I'm just going to make mine back to black over there and white in the background. There we go. So yeah, you can customize it. You can play with the corner radius. You can curve the edges. You can have your, you can put an image in the middle. You can put in some text in the middle there. So I can type in Bruce, so I can have some text in there, or you can just click normal and just have a normal QR code like that. Now, once you've made these changes, just hit save. And at the top, it will say successfully. And then this is your QR code. While I'm on this QR code, just a quick tip. These QR codes are very, very important, and they work very well. So this QR code, I have it branded on 2 of my cars in my driveway. If I'm driving around or in peak hour traffic, if anyone scans their QR code, my app pops up. So it's very, very important, and it works very well if you're looking to grow your business or grow your brand. These should be in your email signature. So if you're emailing people, they can scan the QR code, the app will pop up. Branded on vehicles, it works very well. You can even print it on clothing. I have a couple of t-shirts that I use in the gym, and they have the QR code branded on the shoulder. And if someone wants to know what I do, I ask them to take out their phone, scan the QR code on my shoulder, and they have my app. I often see a lot of big trucks driving past, and they've got a little picture, a little Instagram picture with the Instagram handle next to it. And I don't know how people are expected to take out their phone and try search that on Instagram. It's almost impossible when a truck is coming past. But if they have a QR code, you can just scan the QR code and the app pops up. It works much better. So yeah, this QR code is very important. If you want to grow your brand in your business, you should be using these QR codes everywhere. And I'll use it straight from my phone as well. I'll just show you quickly. If I meet someone, if I'm at a networking event, all I do is I open my app. There we go. I go to share card in the middle. And that opens my QR code. So if I was in a boardroom meeting with all of you guys now, just point my phone, you guys can scan the QR code and my app pops up. And that's how I use mine mostly. So straight from my phone. If I meet someone in the street, they want to know what I do, I show them my QR code, they scan it, and this app will pop up and they'll have all my details. So yeah, the QR codes are very, very important. It's actually one of our top features that you need to use with Meishi. So, and another question is, a lot of people ask me, like I've just showed you, where do you find my own QR code? So I'm just going to show you again. I know there is a recording that everyone's going to watch. So in this section here, which is save card, share card, contact, this middle button says share card. If you tap on that, your QR code will pop up. You can even enlarge it with your fingers on your phone. So I usually do that, and I'll point my QR code. To get your link, you can see here where it shows you your link. You can just tap on it. You can see it says there, copy to clipboard, or you can just share it via any one of these sharing platforms. So WhatsApp is there, and then email is there at the end. So that is all on your app. So once you've done that, your app is ready. That's why I said, if you start from the left, take your time, work through it. Once you get to the end, your app is ready. So the next thing that I do, I always like to check it on my phone. So I've already showed it to you on my phone, but if you don't have it on your phone, I like to click this green button over there. It says copy, so it copies to your clipboard. And then I'll go to my phone. There we go. I open a new tab. Like that. And then I copy it. So I'm using a custom domain. So you can see that it says brucekoenig.pro. Click go. And now the first thing it does, it opens. So this is basically a website. So that is a web application. And when you save it to your home screen, it will actually convert to that app. So to save to your home screen on an iPhone, right at the bottom, it's got the share button. You click the share button. And then you click here, add to home screen, and then add. I'm not going to do it now because it's already added to my home screen. And then on an Android device, you have 3 dots. On the top, I can actually show you that now. Give me 1 second. I've got another phone. Let me just open it. I think my battery's actually dead on the other phone, so I'm not going to show you that. So on an Android device, you'll have three dots on the top right. You click the three dots, you click add to home screen. On an Android, it will give you two options: install app or add shortcut. Click the add shortcut option, and that will add your app to the home screen. So that's how. So yeah, once I've got it on my phone, then I just test everything. I test all the buttons. I tap on every single button, make sure I'm happy. If I'm not happy, I'll go back to the dashboard, make a couple of changes. I check all the text, no spelling mistakes. People are always moaning to me that I have spelling mistakes on mine. So yeah, just check your spelling, tap on all the buttons, make sure everything's working. And yeah, and then there is your app up and running. So that's how to build your app. So just one tip before we end off. If you ever have to change your personalized link, this is where people make a mistake. If I change this, where it says Dreams Bruce to something else, your PWA, you need to reset and your QR code changes. So that means if you've printed your QR code and branded on your car and you change this link, the QR code on your car will not work because a link and a QR code is directly linked together. So if you do have to change this, which you shouldn't really, you need to go to your PWA. You need to switch this off, click save. And then I usually just refresh in between, go back to PWA, just make sure that it's off. Now you can switch it on, click save. And just an extra precaution, just refresh your screen just to make sure that it's back on. And now it will be working again. And then you need to go to the QR code, copy the QR code, and now you can go paste it and brand it back on your car. Because this is, if you do change that personalized link, it will give you a new QR code automatically every time. So that's it. I'm just going to get back to you guys. And if anyone has any questions, you're welcome to put your hand up or unmute yourself. You're welcome to ask any questions. I think there are two names I don't recognize on this call. The rest are regulars that have seen 100 of these calls. I think you guys know what you're doing. Adrian has seen it before. Dave, I think he's built a few apps. France definitely knows what he's doing. He's built a few. So yeah, if there are any questions, you're welcome to unmute yourself and ask a question, or if you don't want to talk, you can type into the chat. And there is a question here. So Carmen, yeah, if you want to have your company logo instead of the Meishi Pro site, how do I do that? Carmen, I don't know if you want to unmute yourself and just clarify what you mean there. Which section are you referring to?
So I've seen on the WhatsApp group a couple of business cards that have been shared, and they've got their company logo that's at the top.
Yes.
I've done my business card. I've obviously done something wrong because if I share the link, I copy and paste it, and it gives me the HTTPS
Yes.
/Meishi Pro / and then my business name.
Yes.
But there's no image. How would I do that?
Yeah. Okay. Good question. That's one of the most common mistakes. So that is your meta image. So every time you share on WhatsApp or Telegram or even on social media, it picks up that meta image. So I'll show you where to go. Let me just share my screen.
Thank you.
Carmen, are you new to Dreams?
Yes, I literally signed up last Thursday.
Okay.
Still learning.
Okay. And
Yeah,
where are you based in South Africa?
Gordons Bay, Cape Town.
Okay, nice. So once you are in your dashboard, you on the left-hand side, you go to Meishi App again. And you go into your profile. So I've got a whole lot. So I'm just going to go into my own profile. You click Business Edit. And then if you go to SEO section, this meta image. This is the image that you need to upload. Yours is probably empty over there. So you just need to put in a perfectly square image. The best size, if you know a bit about sizes, is 512 pixels by 512 pixels. That's the best size if you want a nice, crisp, 100% clear image. So
Okay, perfect.
I think that this is missing. Most people miss this image here. So yeah, if you don't have that, it's just going to have that generic standard image. It's not going to have anything in there. So yeah, you can have your company logo or your profile photo in here.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you for that.
Are there any other questions? Are you not getting stuck anywhere else? Are you welcome to ask any question?
The only other question I do have, because I've shown people my Meishi card and they're really blown away by it.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, now what? So what's the next step? So
Yeah.
I need to learn quite a lot.
Yes. So it's actually a good point that because I use my Meishi app, it's just a habit. Every person I meet, I share my app and I make sure that they save it to the home screen. So when they get home at night, they lie on the couch or in bed, they play with their phone, they're going to see a picture of me. And most of the times, people will contact you within the next few days. They say that they love the app. Where do you get it from? Where can I get one? So the best thing to do is sign them up through Dreams on an agent package where they can build their own 8 apps or 15 apps. If you do meet a bigger company, contact us, either myself or Adrian, and we will do a presentation for you. I think I've done about 6 of them today. So we will do a presentation. I'll have a full presentation team with an IT developer on the call with me as well. So we will help you close the deal if it is a bigger company.
Fantastic. Okay, good to know. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Is there anyone else with a question? Yeah, so just for us on the call now, we have about 4 pages of new features that we add in. So those of you that have been with Dreams from the start, you've seen almost every week we're adding a new feature. So we are busy with some new updates. We'll launch those soon. Yeah, we want to try keep ahead of the pack, keep the tech flowing into Meishi. And like I said, we've already added about 250 new features over our last version. So we like to keep innovating with new features. So if there's no more questions, thank you very much for joining. Our next call is on Thursday evening. And also, if you have any potential new prospects or clients, get them on the call on Thursday. Thursday, we'll go through the business side of it, how you can make money with Dreams and Meishi. And we'll go through a little bit about Meishi Pro as well. So yeah, thank you very much for joining, guys. Next webinar is Thursday, same time, same place, same link. And we'll catch you guys again then. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thanks, Bruce. Bye.
Thank you.